Vice presidents are notoriously absent from mainstream politics. I forgot Joe Biden was VP when he was VP. If he wasn't saying something stupid, no one paid attention to him. He was out of sight, out of mind. Kamala Harris gets all types of publicity. And 98% of it is negative. And there are some people that have been making a big deal about this, saying how racist America is. You just figured out America's racist because it's affecting Kamala? Jesus Christ. But here's the thing, guys. There's been some articles, to their point, there's been some articles by the NYTimes. Here goes one of them. Kamala Harris is trying to define her presidency. Even her allies are tired of waiting. Okay, so that's whack as hell, okay? Because a vice president doesn't define their presidency. No one waited for Joe Biden to define anything. No one cared. The other article is Kamala Harris' biggest challenge. Okay, that's whack. I know this is probably really small for you guys. Okay, there he goes. And both articles ran in the NYTimes. This is the world's smallest violin playing just for Kamala. Okay? You're right. Kamala Harris gets undue scrutiny. People pay attention to Kamala Harris when they should not pay attention to her. But honestly, most of the time we do ignore. We ignore her. She's out of sight. She's out of mind. Not out of sight in a good way. These articles, are they genuine? Are they coming from of a journalistic point of view? Not really. I mean, the foundation of these articles seems sensational. No one cares what Kamala's doing. Does that mean she's a bad VP? I don't know, because all VPs pretty much are, like I said, a ghost. But here's the thing. This is why I'm reporting on it. I'm reporting on this because I want it to be very clear here, guys, and I want to say this to the person or the news entities that are running around defending Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris deserves all the smoke. Kamala Harris deserves smoke because Kamala Harris is not good at what she does. Period. Now, I know you don't believe it. I don't believe it. I remember reporting on Kamala Harris back in 2018, 2019. I remember a video I put out distinctly. The title was, Kamala Harris is a problem. Kamala Harris was a bad mofo back in 2019, 2018. Remember Kamala Harris grilling Brett Kavanaugh? Woo! Woo! Kamala Harris, I thought Kamala Harris was going to be something else. Yeah, Kamala Harris did the thing, Johnson. She was amazing on this stuff. Now, was it genuine? I don't know. But she was good at what she was doing. She was good at putting Brett Kavanaugh on his heels and grilling him. She did a good job at that. And I said, she's a bad mofo. That Kamala Harris does not exist anymore. See, that Kamala Harris prepared for Brett Kavanaugh. Okay? That's what it was. I didn't realize it at the time, but that's what it was. The proof is, Kamala Harris also had a good moment, an excellent moment, a stellar moment at the debates. Remember when she called out Joe Biden on the debate stage? Guess what else? She planned that. Once again, she had time to prep for it. She didn't just come up with that on the spot. It wasn't extemporaneous. She didn't just conjure it. She wasn't just going on her momentum and her charisma. Nah. Her people helped her put that line of questioning together for her. That was all premeditated. So here's the thing about Kamala Harris. This is what I've learned. She sucks on the fly. Sucks on the fly. She gets nervous. She laughs weird and loud. It's off-putting. You may not find that as a dig. You may say that's a reach. That shouldn't matter. It matters to people. Hey, man, it matters to people. It matters how you come across. It matters if you're funny, if you're obnoxious, if you're rude, if you're easygoing, if you're relaxed, if you're spontaneous, if you're charismatic, if you're bright, if you're witty, if you're, like all these characteristics matter. Most people will say that Kamala Harris is full of word salad. That is not a good way to be described. Some would say she's a bumbling idiot. That's not a good way to be described. Now, it's not about is she bright. Of course she's bright. Of course she's smart. But when someone puts a mic in your face and you go, well, listen, we as the people, since we are the people here, since we understand ourselves to be the people that are such here, we are not going to stand for, which means we're not going to sit. We're going to stand. We're going to get up for this because we're not sitting. We are standing. Know that. We are standing. Be very clear. We're not sitting at all. And as we stand, we're going to raise our voices. All of us. And we're going to yell in a raised voice because that's what we do. Okay? That's what we do. That's what America's about. And I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I'm going to do something special for black people. Oh, no way. No way. That'll never happen. No. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that. So, what I just did for you was a pretty good reenactment of Kamala Harris. Yeah, pretty good reenactment. I think I was pretty close. It's not Godfrey. It's not comedian Godfrey level. It's not Harry Spears level, but it's pretty good for a guy who doesn't do her. That's because I've heard her so many times speak that way in a jumbled mess. So to those people that want to say everyone's sexist, a lot of people are sexist, but not everyone. There's a few people that aren't. For those people that say everyone's racist, yeah, there are a lot of racist people, but not everybody. I'm not racist. And I like black women. I'm married to one, and I got a black mom, and a black daughter, black grandchild, too. I love black women. But Kamala Harris, it's not black. But that's what's not, I didn't mean, that's not what I meant. I'm being very serious. Let me be serious here, guys. Kamala Harris deserves criticism because Kamala Harris is in the limelight. Kamala Harris is the first female vice president. Maybe she should have thought about this job before she took it. It's a thankless job, Johnson. It's not a job people really want. What Joe Biden was able to do with this position of catapult himself into the presidency is crazy. He only did it because we had Trump and Obama pulling the strings, making everyone drop out. If not for that, it would have been 3 strikes for Biden trying to be president and a failure. Because he failed twice before this. But Kamala Harris is not good on the national stage. She was probably a better senator with prepared remarks. This does not suit her. So for you to come out and browbeat everyone and get loud and talk about how Kamala's mistreated, it doesn't help Kamala because you don't keep it real. Yes, Kamala Harris gets more scrutiny than any other vice president. That's because she's a rock star. And the president is 80 years old. And they were saying she was probably going to be his successor. And she doesn't even seem like she could put together a sentence. That's on her, dog. It's on her. There are people that latched onto her and wanted her so badly to succeed. And she still can, but she's got to be able to pull it out. And don't tell me just because Joe Biden is the president, Kamala doesn't got a chance to shine. Every time Kamala gets the microphone, she has an opportunity to talk in a way that will make people believe she can lead this country. And she does not. She does not. And that's on her. When you're given an opportunity to go before the world, supposed to knock it out the park, man. Knock it out the park. That's your job. Rise to the occasion. That's your job. Don't tell me that you get an at-bat. Being vice president is the closest at-bat you will get to leading the free world. And she's there. And what's she doing with it? What is she doing with it? So look, I will accept that, yeah, There's some sexism in America. I will accept that there's racism. Of course there is. Yes, I know. But there's also lack of production. There's lack of follow-through. There's lack of demonstrated skills and ability on behalf of Kamala Harris that everyone sees. Even her supporters see it. They just condone it because they're her supporters. They just pretend not to see it because they want to ride for her. And that's fine. That's what fans do. But yo, if you're in the media business and you pretend that you don't see that, you need glasses, Johnson.
Hey fam, you've been listening to Tim Black's Black Table. Why not become a VIP member? Get exclusive content first. Find us at jointimblack.com. And as always, remember, don't let nobody take your cornbread. When they ask, why do you subscribe to the Tim Black Show? Just tell them it's a new day.